Hi.
Unless we ask you, don't talk about it. No, at all.
A little bit while we clean up. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, yeah, I have a grand deadline next week. Ashley's over there. Give me this album.
Where is it?
Over there.
Okay. Picture on video. Okay.
Sick or dying.
Oh my God.
I think most of you know what GIST cancer is. It's a gastrointestinal stromal tumor cancer, a rare orphan cancer that has no cure. Please keep in mind that this is the largest fundraiser for the GIST Cancer Research Fund, and we rely on your generosity. 100% of your donations go to GIST Cancer Research and the GIST Cancer Research facilities. Those donations are tax deductible, so give as much as you can so that hope and a cure can be found for all those patients afflicted with GIST. Turning the page as quietly as I can, which is not easy to do. Okay. Before we start, I would like to introduce to you the people behind the scenes who make all of this happen year after year. The GIST Board of Directors are Tanya Sutman, Chairperson and Founder of GCRF, and Robert Sutman, Treasurer of GCRF. All right, who's talking? Both? Just, oh, of course. We'll get to her. Don't worry. Don't worry.
First of all, before we go any further, Tom, come right back.
Why?
As you,
There are people out there.
I need to talk loud?
Yes.
With my big voice?
Really?
Over the years, since we've had the work for a cure for GIST cancer, Tom has been here as a volunteer, doing his own thing, doing for very good cause on a personal level as well as a humane level. And I want to thank him because he works for WHUD, which everybody that is in the county, I'm sure knows. And we want to really recognize his beautiful efforts of being here and supporting us and never failing us. And we have so much love for him. So, Tom, we want to give this with our deepest appreciation for your gifts of time and generous support. Tom Percy. See, I can't even say that. WHUD management and staff, 100.7, and we gratefully acknowledge your continued efforts and dedication on behalf of GIST Cancer Research Fund. You have only helped in finding a cure for GIST cancer. We thanks and appreciation all of us at GIST Cancer Research Fund. Thank you, Tom. Okay, so, first of all, I want to thank you all. I actually want to have my family come forward. All of my children and all of my grandchildren I want to have come forward. So, let's see faces here in the front, guys. Come on, hurry up. Let's go. Let's go. Sean. My daughter Beth. My grandchildren. Okay, so I'm going to introduce you for the first time in 18 years I've done this. So I want you to help first baby, our little dog. So first I want you to introduce you to my oldest daughter, Beth, come here. My oldest daughter, Beth. Sean, my youngest daughter. Tyler, Chase, Jamie, Olivia, Ashley, and of course my husband, who for over 51 years, we actually argued almost every day, but he's my better half. But what I wanted to say by bringing them out, yeah, okay, is that my family is the most meaningful thing to me. And because of them, I am here standing today. They are my inspiration. They are my reason for living. And this is what I wish to all of you. And this is also my hero. Yes, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to tell all of you what I tell her every day, is that when you are faced with the cancer ugliest side, you have to embrace hope. And not only that, but you have to be determined, you have to be tenacious, and you have to be effortless, and just don't let anything hold you back. Just keep hope alive every day. And that's what I want to tell you as well as I tell her. But my biggest wish was always to be around for them to remember their grandmother. Actually, they don't even call me grandmother, they call me mom. But every one of them are very special in my life, and they are wonderful people. So I'm very proud of them. So I wanted you all to meet them. Thank you, my kids. No. 18 years ago, we started this. I started when I actually was told I wasn't going to live more than 1 year. So the only choice that I saw was not to live with one leg in the grave, but just to keep myself up and create something that, if not for me to benefit, but maybe others to follow will benefit. We cannot succeed in this unless we support the researchers. The researchers are the ones that are keeping us alive. Clinical trials cannot exist if the drugs that they find puts it at its place, so we have other choice. Many of us have failed many different drugs, and we have to understand the ugliness of this cancer. And every day it's challenging us. We have a lot of people that we've lost. As I said many times, one life lost is one life lost too many. So that goes for everyone. You have to understand that we are an organization like a mama and papa, which not often you hear, but unfortunately we are. But we have succeeded in our small steps to do it for 18 years and hopefully for more, to get everybody to finally find a cure. But we need you. And I want to thank you so much for being here and sharing. And I have seen so many beautiful faces of all the people that have never failed us to show up at the work and being supportive. Norbert, hi Norbert. And, but in any event, the thing what I'm trying to say is that we have to keep in mind, and Tom will tell you a little bit something about the fact that we have among us a friend that has come did the work for many years with his wife, and we just lost her 2 weeks ago. So, Tom, take it from here for a second, and then I'll continue with a few more words.
All right, to Pam Fedowich, the director, Alan Stutman, Mark Landisman, Bruce Torrey, Wendy Kapoloff, and a new member, Karen Turano. Thank you for all of your hard work. Should we do the doctors now, or you? Yes?
Yes, do the doctors.
Yes. And we want them to step forward?
Yes, absolutely.
I had a feeling you were going to say that. Okay. To all of the doctors, nurses, and researchers who have dedicated their lives to the treatment of this deadly cancer, we'd like to thank you, and we'd like you to step forward, please. Dr. Ephraim Casper, Chief Medical Consultant from Valley Medical System, who is not here. Okay. To Dr. Ron DiMatteo, I know he's here, from Penn Medicine in Philadelphia. Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center in New York City. Dr. Christine
Antonescu.
Thank you. Dr. Ping Chi and Dr. Ciara Kelly.
Yes.
Am I close? Okay. All right. From Fox Chase Cancer Center in Philadelphia.
You missed Dr. Van Buren?
I was getting to that.
Oh, okay.
You're ahead of me.
I'm sorry, Tom.
Slow down, honey. Okay.
Slow down.
Dr. Margaret. Lori Rink and Martin Belinski.
Where are they? Where's everybody?
They took a picture and they disappeared. Uh-oh.
If you don't come up now, you don't get your checks. Look.
Oh, well, there's incentive for you. Okay.
Come on, guys.
From Brigham Young Hospital and the Dan-Farber Cancer Institution in Boston, Dr. Jonathan Fletcher and research colleagues. The University of Pittsburgh Cancer Institute in Pittsburgh, Dr. Annette Dusing and team of researchers. And from the Oregon Health...
Mike Heinrich. That's it. Chris Rose is not here.
Oh, okay. Is Brian here?
No.
Okay. Well, then
Now you know what it's like being married up to 51 years.
I got a pretty good idea here, yes. The Just Cancer Research Fund is a proud partner of Novartis and Pfizer pharmaceutical companies. With their generous support throughout the years, we have the ability to spread awareness of GIST cancer, help and assist patients and families who are coping with GIST, provide much needed funds to GIST cancer doctors and researchers, as well as share the same relentless goal to ultimately find a cure for GIST. We'd like to extend a special welcome and thank you to Ms. Ramona Hickman, Oncology Account Specialist for Pfizer Pharmaceuticals. I don't know, which school were they from?
Which school? Do you know which school they went?
From Ramapo.
Okay, so we want to thank them as well.
Of course.
Around here.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right.
Ramapo College.
Ramapo College, thank you guys for coming and helping. All right, the tallest guy in the room is here. From the Basketball Hall of Fame and the New York Knicks two-time NBA champion and flashiest dresser in the building is Mr. Walt Frazier.
Thank you very much. It's always an honor for me to be here. And today I was living vicariously when the family came up. I can't believe it's been 15 years I've been doing this. And obviously 15 years I've seen the kids grow up. They were little bitty guys and now they're beautiful young men and young women. And I'm just proud to be considered a part of the family by Tanya and Robert. Tanya, you should be receiving an award being with Robert for 51 years. We know that's been very excruciating for you. Many of you ask, why am I here? How did I get here?
We're getting LeBron James next year.
So Tanya invited me up and, we became friends and I like what was happening with the organization. I've gained a lot of success in New York, fortune, fame, just iconic New York guy, but you're still a person. You know, basketball is just a game. Once you leave the court, you know, I have kids, I have problems just like everybody else, and relatives that have had sicknesses and lost them. So I'm always willing to give back, and obviously meeting Tanya, we know her infectious personality gravitates to her, and when I see her, I think I should be doing more. I could be doing more when I see what she does with this organization. So it's helped me in being more altruistic and giving my time to organizations throughout New York City, especially kids. You guys don't know, I'm the oldest of 9 kids.
Wow, that's awesome. My
I
God.
have 7 sisters and 1 brother. And I also grew up with a mother and a grandmother, so I'm very punctual. But it was a wonderful experience for me learning to give. I've been a role model before I knew what the word meant, because I had to take my sisters to school and come back. But now those skills that I learned, I iron my own clothes. Tom mentioned my sartorial splendor. So you guys see me on TV, I iron my own shirts and my suits, save a lot of money from things that I did growing up early on. And again, I just want to thank the doctors for what they do, the volunteers. I see a lot of old faces, a lot of new faces today, a nice crowd. So again, I hope you guys enjoy your walk, and thanks for your support. And I'd like to thank Tanya and Robert for always inviting me. So hope to see you guys again next year. Today is probably one of our best days, Tanya, in 15 years. Very auspicious start. I can't believe tomorrow the Knicks start basketball. I hope it's an omen. I've been asked, what are the Knicks going to do this year? But I think without KP, Kristoff is going to be difficult. But we have some good young players that everybody's very excited about. And I think next year we're looking forward to trying to get some free agents in the draft. So you guys have seen me today. I wear these rings every day with a lot of pride, symbolic of a perfect season. I was fortunate enough to win 2 championships, so I can't believe it's going on 50 years next year since the Knicks won a championship. So I know you are the best fans, you're the most loyal fans, so I just say to you, keep the faith. You know, the Knicks will rise again. Thank you.
Tanya just mentioned to me that there are a group of ladies here from Arizona who are here walking for someone that they know. So we wanted to say thank you to all of you, wherever you're from. Thank you for doing the walk with us today. Before we get to the remembrance ceremony, we have a special presentation to someone who has been especially dedicated to the Just Cancer Research Fund. She's been there for us through thick and thin, and as a Just Cancer patient has fought the good fight. Tanya and Robert would like to present a small token of GCRF's thanks and appreciation to our fellow board member, Pam Fedowich. It has your name on it. You had to take it now.
Yes, go ahead, Tom, you can read it. You can read it.
Oh,
You can
okay.
read it.
It says, in recognition of her relentless dedication and commitment to the Just Cancer community and the Just Cancer Research Fund, our deepest appreciation to Pam Fedowich, without whom GCRF would never have reached many goals, including the $10 million milestone.
Yes.
Whoa.
2 months ago, we
This should
$10
be
million.
bigger. Please accept our love and gratitude for all your hard work and always being there for GCRF.
Aw, thank you. Thank you, and a big thanks to everybody who is donating their time and effort and generosity today. Thank you so much.
There had to be something else. Please.
Am I married to you for 51 years?
No.
Because it seems that way.
It's starting to feel like it.
I know.
Go
I
ahead.
know. The only one thing I have to say is that for those who are here that belong to other organizations. They are just organizations. Please, I'm really saying it loudly. Don't let this go by because we have failed to have their support and to allow us to let this organization be knowledgeable about what is going on and what we have done for 18 years. We were the first ones to raise money for GIST. So please go back to the organizations that you belong to and please bring to light what GIST Cancer Research Fund has done for 18 years. Yes, we have reached in this year, 2 months ago, the $10 million goal, but we couldn't do it without you guys every year. But you have to remember that even though we've reached the $10 million, this year was actually a low side of our fundraising, and we can't afford that. We want to stay alive, we need more fundraising. So please, I appreciate if you go back and spread the word. So thank you. I'm done.
Oh, you sure?
I am
Just check.
sure.
I want to make sure. Don't want, you have to have the last word.
Yeah.
Yes. Lastly, we would like to take a moment to remember all those who have lost their lives in the fight against GIST cancer, especially Dr. Rhea Sherwin's family. We lost her 2 weeks ago after a 13-year battle. Please keep her and her family in your prayers. And you can come forward.
Come forward. It's okay. It's all right. You could come here by Beth, please.
Beth on the new door.
And Pam will say a few words. Nothing to thank you for. Pam?
I just want to say at this point, we just have to keep our hope and faith alive, even in the down moments, and the power of prayer and faith that everything will work out, no matter what the consequences. You just have to keep praying and hoping, and being positive. Thank you.
The candle is lit. Just a moment of silence, please. Thank you.
We're gonna be like, yay. Up and down.
My whole hands walking through my walk.
Turn around, I'm halfway. Don't worry. All right, well, we're gonna.
I told you to keep an eye on her.